And welcome back. Let's see. As you can see, I'm a level 10 thermaturge at this, and I am going to do the level 10 thermaturge quest. So let's go to the Azeroth ossuary, and let's see what they have. Now, I haven't told you anything about this thermaturges. So, thermaturges are they're spellcasters, but in here quite different. So. This is the Thaumaturge Guild, and it is ruled over by the five brothers. We have Kokobuki, who is the guild master. We have Kokoboha, Kokobani, Kokobigo, and Kokobezi. They are all brothers. Now, there is another brother, and he's kind of the sad one in this whole bunch. And through this, you will find out. So let's talk to Kokobuki. Oh god, do I ever need that? And that. And everything. Yes, Ryuki, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. So we gotta talk to Kokobani. Aha! So Ryuki, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No? No last-moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flames sputter out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted his arcane reservoirs is not but a man with a stick and a funny hat. Yes, I actually do have a funny hat. Sorry, I had to sneeze. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energies flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturge is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of his incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to his etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficiency casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 Fs. Faye, do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpses of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. So we need to go to Blackbrush Station. Oh, Hazet Henbray. That's an interesting name. actually, I can just... Oh, yeah. That'll work. And we shall hop a porter to Blackbush. Yes, fire sugar porter to Blackbush Station. Yes, please. Funny thing is, I was just here, killing sunbats for my hunting log. Oh yeah, and I opened up a new chapter of the hunting log. So in the Thaumaturge, I have rank 2, which is levels 10 through 20. And let's see. Gladiator, I have rank 2. I haven't killed those yet, darn. I should deal with that. Approaching Blackbush Station. All boarders, please prepare to depart for your assigned Fs. So the Fs we need over here. There we go. Hello, F. We should get some nice bonuses off of them too. Considering they're equal to our level. As long as I don't get sprayed by their splash thing. There we go. Nice. A stagnant spray. No, not the stagnant spray. There we go, there goes that one. Actually, I'll show you something. So, if you look down here, if you can see, I have some numbers, a 7, a 22, a 15, and a 19, right? So, now if I back away from this aft, quite far away, actually. There. Now, they've turned red. Okay? That is an indicator of what your range is. So, there. This is how far I can shoot. Well, how far I could have shooted my spells had the F not moved. Oh, there we go. Alright. There. That's one heck of a distance, isn't it? Oh, I got hit by stagnant spray. Oh, that's weak. Sometimes, as you can see, just by running through them, you can avoid things like that. Sometimes it don't work, though. There we go. That one died. I got one more to go. And I blasted him before he could get to me. Haha. Oh, there are no more F's there. Oh, so come on. I don't need you, Sunbat. Okay, here's another goodie. They're spawning now. Alright. So, oh, you see this little fireball around me? That is Umbral Fire. That's Astral Fire, and that basically it. Here, I go traits. Oh, no. Where'd you fire? Okay, so, grants Astral Fire. And Astral Fire grants you a damage buff, basically. Alright. And Umbral Ice, it gives you no damage buff, but it actually restores your magic. Let's get back to Blackbrush Station, because we got to get back to the Thaumaturge's Guild. And yes, we're gonna pick a porter. It's not, I mean, it's only 15 gil, so it's really cheap. And there are times when taking a porter is advantageous, because you can go, take care of things, as it were. So, and we are back. Alright, now we're going to go to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Sorry about that. Alright. And I got on auto run. So Coco Banny. Got. Ah, you arrived before me, upright and breathing. Wonderful, is it? Wonderful. It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Ryukit, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the middle of battle? Run away! Run. Ah, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy. But should there be nowhere else left to run, a violet ether can be your status ally. Ah, ether, the drought of the gods. We thaumaturges indeed, any who practice the art of arcane manipulation value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. Everybody seems to have problems with beastman activity, you know. It seems an Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. Oh, that can't be good. The time has come for you to put your knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believed Kokobuki had an additional request. While you're busy incinerating Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their charred remains. And smoking. Charred and smoking. Well, we shall see. And yes, they will be charred and smoking remains. And we're gonna go to. Because we just need to go to. We need to go to Camp Drybone. And yes, we're going to take the Chocobo Porter because it's much simpler that way. Camp Drybone. The Silver Bazaar? I actually unlocked the Silver Bazaar, wow. Oh yeah, I must have done that a while ago. Huh. I didn't realize I did that. Funny what you find you've done that you don't remember doing. And it's raining in Sandland. So as I'm sure you already know, this is one of 3 city-states. Sandland, it houses Ulda. Then we have Lanasia, which houses Limsa. Then we have the Black Shroud, which houses Gridania. The Black Shroud is a giant desert. I mean, I'm not a giant. No, Ulda is a desert. No, the Black Shroud is a giant forest. I like going through here on low-level characters on a porter because the toxic toads won't try grabbing you. If you're on your own mount, they will, though. Eastern Sandland. Drybone. Tukos. Every time I think about the name Tuco, I think of a toucan, and not a land animal. Oh, by the way, you can dismount before you actually get to the Chocobo Keeper. So we need to go south of Camp Drybone. Go. And I believe that is a war transport. And there are the emulgerators. There we go. Put him to sleep. So I don't have two people attacking me at the same time. Oh, really? You gonna fling fire? I can fling fire at you too. Oh, and you died. So much for your flinging fire at me. Grab the crate of ether. Oh, they will be so happy they managed to grab them their crate of ether. I don't even have any ether on my bar. I never use it. If I go into my inventory, let me see. Go. This is ether. I should put it down here. And it restores 20% of your MP, your magic points, up to a maximum of 60 magic points. And in a pinch, they can be very useful, ethers. But they do go along with a fairly so basically recast time is 3 minutes. So you can't use this again for 3 minutes for ether. The regular potions that recast is 1 minute. There you go, yes. Yes, Goda. Now into Central Finland. And through and this area is called the Unholy Air. I do not know why they call it the Unholy Air. Something I should look up, actually, one of these days. Look how we just run people over with the Chocobo Quarter. Coffin and the Coffer and Coffin. That name, so the Coffer and Coffin. So if you coffer, you're gonna go into a coffin. Dun, 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 dun. Cat Ace, what's up? There we go. We're gonna go to Thermaturge's Guild. I do want to point out, look at my clothing. So my clothing actually looks wet. Because they added that effect. A lot of these small details that they put in. Alright, Coco Bunny. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is emulsion blood. Yep, it has have an ether crate and has some emulsion blood. You asked. I delivered. Oh, 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Ryuki's lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kokobushi will be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobushi, good of you to come. Ryukit here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Homalja blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you've been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. But, Busi, we just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray, do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Ryuki, Busi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his etheric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance. You, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgic potential. Remain diligent in your studies, and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. We want the amateur Dilemmica. Definitely. Yay! Although I probably should have taken a hat, but... Alright. So, the story of the thaumaturges is Busi. So we have Bani, Baigo, Boha, Bezi, and Buki. Busi, the other one, is, well, basically the sixth brother. Unfortunately, he is unable to utilize Thaumaturge. Magic. He does not have the... His body can't do it, basically. His body does not have the power to do it. And I kind of feel bad for him in that respect. I mean, he wants to so bad, but he just can't. You know, his body can't handle it, and I feel bad for that. But it is what it is. I gotta repair gear. So, and we will see, you'll see more of that evolve as time goes on. Because that's one of the things I wanted to show in these videos are, you know, some of the stories of the class quests. Because the stories are rather interesting, you know. And a lot of these stories, I have no idea how they're going to happen. Because I really haven't gone that far in anything. Most classes I've done up to like level 15 at most. But... And then you get into stories for job quests. Which basically, so at level 30, once you reach level 30 in your class. So basically, Thaumaturge, once you hit level 30 as a Thaumaturge, I will be given an option as long as the co-class is at the right level 15. So the Thaumaturge turns into Black Mage. And in order for it to have Black Mage, you have to have Thaumaturge at level 30 and you have to have Archer at level 15. So as long as I have those two, I can get a Black Mage. And then there's a story for that as well. See? All these little things, you know, they just... Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of hurt gear. Yes, I do. See all that hurt and damaged gear? So, but ultimately what my plan is once I get out of Ul'dah, which I will be doing very soon, is to get Arcanist. Because I really enjoy playing Arcanist and Summoner. So it's my favorite of playing the different classes. And so once I get Arcanist unlocked, I have to make sure I get Thaumaturge up to level 15. So that I can do Summoner once I get Arcanist to level 30. Oh, tough. Yes, we're going to be dealing with you actually in the next time. Because we're going to be dealing with you as a pugilist. Yes, as a pugilist. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, have a nice evening and goodbye. And there we go. Goodbye.